Oh, so you all were out at the store and your new guy, he acted a plumb fool because some other guy was showing you attention and you thought it was cute how he acted all protective over you because you're not accustomed to getting any attention. Oh, I get that right? Okay. Honey, he is not crazy about you. He is crazy. And you need to catch the warning signs. Let's talk about it. So, what's up, family? It's Dr. Cubion of drcubion.com and author of It's Wedding Season. And to be released this month, Lord willing, 21 Days to Marital Breakthrough, my new book. Now that we got all of that out of the way, I need to talk to my ladies. Can we talk? Can we talk? Listen, I have had too many conversations with friends and just women in general where they're giving me this story about this new guy that they are all excited about and he is all into them and they just love how crazy he is about them. And the whole while they're talking, I'm just like, oh my God, that man is crazy. It's the sign of an abuser. Now, for those of you that are not already familiar with my story, my personal testimony, I come out of a domestically violent home. So I guess you can say because of what I come out of, baby, my abuser radar, that's what I'll call it. My abuser radar is always on. You know how some people have what they call, gaydar? I have an abuser radar. And I notice it really easy. And one thing I have personally noticed is that what I find as a huge, bright red flag, women that don't know any better think it's cute. Listen, a man acting a fool because another man has shown you attention is not a reason for your guy to start acting crazy. Now, if you're out in the store and the man, that finds you beautiful doesn't know that the man down the aisle is with you, sure, he might take a chance to shoot his shot. He doesn't know you're with somebody. Or how about the times that somebody is just being nice? Oh, somebody gonna have somebody get set free tonight. You're out in public, people are just cordial. A man might just say hello, how are you, just in passing. And your guy gets outraged. Who does he think he is? You are my woman. They don't need to be talking to you. Honey, when that happens, that man is not crazy about you. You shouldn't find it cute. Don't find it endearing. Find your keys and get up out of there. Don't go deeper into that because, baby, he off balance. Something is wrong. As my mother would say, he's missing a few fries from his pack. That's not cute and endearing. When you're out, somebody, the opposite sex, should be able to say, hello, how are you today, without causing your man to go crazy. Let me give you a story of my last time, one of the last time I ran into a guy, I met a guy, and I know he's an abuser and he has abusive characteristics. So, met this guy, we went on our date, and for one, I noticed that, and this won't be how everybody operates, but you might recognize a situation in it. So, I'm accustomed to when I'm getting ready to have a date for the guy asking me where I would like to go. And so I went on ahead and told him the restaurant that I would like to go to. And he found that to be very controlling by suggesting a restaurant. Ding! Be paying attention. Be paying attention because they give some signs. Now, you have some people that hide better than others, but they have some signs. And if you recognize Any other signs that I encountered? Talk to me about it in the comments. Let's talk about it. So that was my first ding. Like, I'm not trying to take over. I just, gave a suggestion on a restaurant that I would like to go to. So after the date, we come back to my place, and he is doing what he considers to be some cute playing with me. And he pushed me up against the wall. Didn't mean any harm by it. He was just playing. But I need to understand what is going on in your mind that you thought that was appropriate for somebody that you just met. Ding! Ding, ding, ding! Same night, we're watching TV, chit-chatting. Now, with me having spent so much time single, I talk to myself a lot. I think out loud. And so I heard my next door neighbor's truck start. And so just without thinking out loud, I was like, where he think he going? Because that's my homeboy. Never had anything going on. That's my dude. We cool. The guy that I'm with, showing the red flags, he says, get this. I don't want you talking about another man in my presence. Ding, 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 ding. I didn't need any more dings, any more red flags. Something was wrong with him. That was the last time that I saw him. And he was moving so quickly. We just met. And he was wanting to immediately put a label on it. And I'm like, and here's the thing. Relationships can move fast, but organically fast. He was pushing it. It wasn't happening organically. It was, we just met. We need to label this. How about we just go to dinner and figure out if we like each other? Quickly talking about living together. I don't even know you, man. Oh, no. Those were red flags. Pay attention to red flags. What drives me crazy sometimes with us as single women is what we consider oftentimes as a red flag is really just a prayer point. He got bad credit. That could just be a prayer point. It doesn't have to be a red flag that he needs, you need to not talk to that guy. But the things that we should find to be a red flag, we tend to find enduring. Now, this term, I tend to not like when people use it, but in this situation, I'll use it. I would consider his behavior to be toxic masculinity. Suggesting a restaurant for dinner is not trying to control a situation. And so he didn't want me to have input on things. He wanted to be the one to come up with everything that we did, which it's cute let me say it like this. It's only cute when the motives and your heart for it are right. And his thing was dominate. I could feel it in his spirit. He was wanting to dominate. I'm too strong for that one. No, sir. No, sirree. So have you, after listening to, my story here in one of my situations where I've experienced a guy that I know is an abuser, and had I went further with him and got into a relationship with him, I know that he was going to try to distance me from friends, family, try to move his behind in my house and have me paying the bills. You don't know me. No. Better put a ring over. Won't nobody be moving in my house without me having a ring. Oh, but talk to me. Have you encountered it? Have you ever, looking back, talked to a man you thought it was cute? How he was so enduring and protective, just to find out that man was crazy, emotionally unstable, cuckoo, missing some fries in his pack. Help the other sisters out so that they'll know and begin to be able to recognize a true red flag. God, it's wedding season, and God is bringing men and women together during this time. And I have to say that, the people that he's bringing together, sometimes you're going to think, What are these two people doing together? The person he brings for you may not be someone that was on your radar. But let me tell you this. He's not bringing somebody, I do not believe, that's going to be knocking you upside your head or choking you. Nah, son, I don't believe that. I do not believe that. So please, if you don't get anything else out of this broadcast, this message, hear me, ladies. Please do not be so desperate for attention that you take the signs of an abuser for somebody to be enduring. Know who you are and whose you are. You are a daughter of the Most High God. You are a beautiful queen. And there is a man that will love you for the beautiful queen that you are. And he will not try to dominate you or abuse you or put his hands on you or talk down to you and make you feel bad about yourself. He will not want to alienate you from your friends and family. He'll want to be a part of your world. Please love yourself enough to accept better. Man, if my late mother, who, if you don't already know this part of my story, my mom, after being in an abusive marriage for almost 30 years, my parents divorced, and then shortly after, because she was still dealing with the abuse from him, she ended up taking her life. Don't you dare. Nobody is ever worth you laying your life down. And if you're listening to me and you're in a domestically violent relationship, baby, you need to get out. Get out. You're not staying for the kids. The best thing you can do for your children is to be at peace and to have them in a home that's filled with love, where they can go to bed at night, where they're not afraid. Get out of that situation. If just about every city has resources that can help you to leave. Get out of there. Please don't do what my mom did, because I miss that woman every single day of my life. And I wish she had found the courage to leave instead of ending her life and, unbeknownst to her, changing the trajectory of mine. God's blessed me with some beautiful women that when I'm in the need for a mama hug, I can get one. And I've got spiritual mothers, but I have to tell you, nobody replaces mama. So that right there is your public service announcement from me. Love yourself enough to not be in a domestically violent relationship. There's that old adage, that old saying that you can do bad all by yourself. That's true. Don't allow anybody to put their hands on you. Nobody. Now, you know how we do here. Don't be stingy. Share this broadcast with your family, your friends, or your homegirl that you think might have a little something going on. Share it. And if you're catching this on YouTube, I would love it if you would subscribe and like this channel. Now, I love you guys. That's all I got for you tonight. Be blessed and have a good one. Peace out.